Pardon me. Hey, I hope you're doing great today. It's Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock, and I thought I'd share 7 ways for you guys to market yourselves. Of course, Peter Liciaga and working together with my wife, Renee Chambers Liciaga, who is actually on her way back from California today. So I pick her up later on tonight, and tomorrow we'll get together and talk about our workshop webinar that we will be doing. And if you want to find out more about that, get in on that, get first in line on that information, go to liciagacall.com to put in your name, your email, and just put in the comment section there saying, first in line for webinar. I want webinar, information, and we'll make sure we get that to you as soon as Renee and I come together. We'll get together probably Thursday, and she'll have a rest day tomorrow. She'll be a little tired, I'm sure, but we'll get together, and then as soon as we get the details, we'll send that out to you. But we want to make sure you guys get it right away. So if you're interested in the webinar, go to liciagacall.com. So today I want to talk about 7 ways to market yourself. If you're serious as a performing artist, whether you're a singer, dancer, a magician, musician, visual artist, doesn't matter. If you have talent and you want to earn a living, be a professional and earn a living, earn money with your talent, you've got to market yourself. So I want to share with you 7 things you can do. Okay, the first one is, let me make sure I have this all set to go. The first one here is you got to have something to sell. Okay, guys, you've got to have something to sell. I know you can take an easy route. Some people think about maybe doing a reality show, get onto a reality show, maybe become participant in a reality show, which is pretty popular these days, and you get a quick fame with a reality show, but you may not have much talent, and you may reap some benefits from that for a couple of years. But when all that's done, what's left is someone who may or may not have much talent. So you have to have something to sell. You yourself, you are the commodity. You have to have something to sell. Okay, and so either a singer, dancer, musician, artist, doesn't matter. So you have something to sell, you have talent, you have a gift, and you are working on that gift. You are honing it. You are improving it every single day. You've got to do that. So you've got to have something to sell. That's number one. Okay, because if you don't have something to sell, no one's really going to care. Hey, it's going to be great to know you, to meet you, but when I have a project and I need to get talent for the project, are you talent for my project? If you don't have talent, then you're not going to be right for my project with respect to talent, whether you're in front of the camera or on stage or behind the scenes. You have to have something to sell. Okay, guys, next thing is you have to have marketing materials. And it's still, these days, guys, even with all this technology, you still have to have headshots, a resume, and demo reels. You have to still have that within your marketing materials. Now, I'll tell you that headshots and resumes are still required when you go to an audition, and my experience has been this, is that they ask for it, but more often than not, they don't really take it from you, which is pretty. So I think eventually it's going to really not be required, but right now it still is. So you still have to have a headshot and resume and demo reels, even if you're going to have it only available online. And we'll talk about that in a second. Marketing materials, you need that. Headshot, resume, and demo reels. And of course, we're going to talk about this in our webinar. Renee and I are going to talk deeper about this and what you need for in our webinar. If you want to get first in line for that, when we do it, get the date and the time and the cost for it. You want to get that right away, go to liciagacall.com, get online for that. Okay, number 3 is that you got to have composition cards and business cards, especially the business cards. You must have these cards. And my card here, we're going to have it right over here. It's actually in my it's in my other office here. But you want to have business cards that have your name, your website address on it, and your contact phone number and your email address and a picture of you on there. This way they remember you. That's very important, and you must have it, especially when you go out into the world and you never know. Every time you go outside your door, you create opportunities for networking. You meet people and you talk to them, and then you let them know who you are. You let them know what you do, and then you let them know how to get a hold of you if they just happen to need someone that has your talent. You give them your business card. Very important. Now, composition cards, those postcards, that's great to have. I don't carry a purse with me. I have my wallet. So in my wallet, I have my business card. They're very easy to carry with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you have your smartphone, some people have those little cases in the back with their license and credit card. I don't use that. I have a wallet. But you can have your business cards there, maybe, 3 or 4, maybe up to 10 of them on you. And then wherever you go, you just tell people who you are. Hi, this is who I am. This is what I do. Hey, if you need someone that has my talent, here's my card. Call me. Contact me. Okay, so composition cards or business cards. And then number 4, you have to have an online presence. You've got to be online. You've got to have a website, and you have to have presence on social networks, especially Facebook and especially Instagram. Those are the top. You can also be on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Renee has found incredible success on LinkedIn, and we'll talk about that in our webinar, your presence online and what we do and the success that we get online. So if you want to get in on that webinar that Renee and I will be doing, go to liciagaclass.com. We're going to talk about the power of having a presence on social networks and the power of your website and just simply power of online presence. You've got to get in on that. So go to liciagaclass.com. Be first in line for that information. So number 5, you have to think outside the box. You've got to get creative. You cannot rely on what you know now. You've got to think outside of the box. And we're going to talk about that at the webinar. You got to get creative, and you've got to be a creator. The internet, the devices, these are designed for us creators. And we create, and we've got to think outside the box. And I wrote a book here to help promote what I do. This is thinking outside the box. In my book here, I have QR codes that take people to videos that I created online, helping them go deeper into the work that I'm doing in this space, which happens to be martial arts. You got to get creative. You got to think of what you do. This is getting creative. I created little rocks like this, black belt strong that I put around my community, so that let people know that they can go to certain places. Get there. I get creative. I created. I go speaking engagements. Look at this. I created postcards talking about leadership that I hand out. You get creative. That sends them to a website that talks more about vision and about leadership. You get creative. What else have I got here? Oh, let me see here. I created a journal to help my clients, get better results from what I teach them. You get creative and you start sharing your creativity on there. I created a calendar. Where's my calendar? I have a calendar here. I get it creative. And look at this, a calendar with my sayings from my podcast. So I learned how to do doing podcasts. You get creative. Think outside of the box. You're a creator. Create, and think outside of the box. We're going to talk about this in our webinar, Renee and I, what she does, what I do. When we think outside of the box, that you guys can be doing. We're going to talk about this in our webinar. Get in on that, guys. Get first in line to get that information. Renee comes back tomorrow from California. She put up a show over the last, I think, about almost 2 weeks. She was in California putting up a show. She's coming back tonight, actually, late tonight. I pick her up from the airport from California. Then we're going to get together right away to put together this webinar, and we're going to talk about thinking outside of the box. Get in on that. Get that information right away. Go to liciagaclass.com. Give me your name, your email, and just comment saying, I want to be in the webinar. liciagaclass.com. So number 6 is mentors and coaches. Seek real and virtual guidance and help from mentors and coaches. There are people out there that want to help. Like Renee and I, we want to help you guys. And I'll tell you the reasoning behind this. If we help you guys become successful, and you guys come in, and then you guys take it to the next level, you become more successful, and we help you do it, then that builds our influence, that builds our ability to serve others. And you get successful, and then we help you guys get more successful, and then you'll invest more resources on us helping you. You mentors and coaches, we're out there. Some of us, you can really connect to us in a real way, or there are coaches and mentors out there that you can connect with them virtually, where you go online and seek them out, and they'll give you information and share valuable things that you guys can do that can help take you to the next level, become more professional, earn more money, become more effective in your ability to promote and market you and build your talent, get better at what you do. This way you just grow, grow, and grow, and never ever stopping your growth. And what I said the other day, massive change in your life, taking massive change, you're looking for massive results. And mentors, real or virtual, are so important. That's one of the things that I do all the time. In the back of my journal here, I have what I call my Black Belt Strong round table. And on this, I have all these people that I connect with. Literally I connect with them, or virtually I connect with them, that I've learned so much from. How to take my business, take my professionalism, whatever I'm selling, whether I'm an actor, modeling, dancing, whatever I do, or selling products online, whatever I do, these guys and gals have helped me. So seek out mentors and coaches. And again, Renee and I are there for you. We're going to do a webinar. Go to liciagaclass.com and give us your name, your email, and just comment saying you want information about the webinar that Renee and I are doing, and we'll get that to you right away. Last but not least, number 7 is workshops and webinars. Training, you'll get training ideas, and you'll have concepts and principles that you can implement that basically work for any industry. And we're going to talk about that in our webinar. And webinars also, workshops also, give you the ability to network with other people. Like right now, you're watching on this page, Performing Arts Resource, and you go through the list, people who comment. Anyone who comments, these are people that you want to engage with, and go to their pages and maybe even like them, network with them, and see what they're doing, see what kind of work they're doing. Let them know what you're doing. Say, hello, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is how you get a hold of me, but I'm watching what you're doing. What are you doing that's working? And they'll share. You guys exchange ideas, concepts, and principles and training. Maybe you're doing something maybe they could benefit from, and you're learning something, benefit from the guys. There's enough work out there for every single actor out there, as long as you're willing to work hard and put yourself out there, make yourself known, and make it easy for people to find you. Okay, there's work out there, especially now that we have the internet. There's so much more work out there. Then no longer do we have the major networks. No longer do we have to rely only on movies or TV. Now we have the internet. So we have Netflix, we have Apple that's doing major things. Facebook has its own platform now, competing against YouTube. YouTube is producing their own shows. There is so much work out there, and it's not just in the United States, it's around the world. So, guys, this has never been such a great opportunity for performing artists, for creators to put themselves out there. We're going to talk about that in our webinar. So Renee will get back tonight. We get together over the next couple of days. We'll put together our outline so that we present you guys this incredible webinar that's going to be worth it. You're going to be able to network with Renee and I. You'll be able to ask your questions because it will be live. We will have a recording of it so you can have it after the live. And then you'll be able to network with other people through the group. So we have several groups. We have this page here. We also have our show business group. We also have our Rising Stars group, and we also have our 10 Minutes to Success group. So guys, find out about our webinar that Renee and I are going to do. Go to liciagacall.com and put your name, your email, and just let us know you want information for the webinar that Renee and I are doing. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you guys today. My 7 tips for you guys to market yourself, promote yourself as performing artists. Okay. Until next time, you guys have a great day. Again, go to liciagacall.com to get in line for information about the webinar that Renee and I will be doing to help you guys as performing artists get out there, get known, get in front of people, and to hone your craft and let people know what you do. This way, anyone has a project that's going on, that they can think of you for that project, regardless of what your talent is. Okay, guys? Talk to you soon. Have a great day.